And the local transport. Inside the hotel. A bit of the skyline, looking out from the roof of the hotel. This is where breakfast is served, on the roof. Central marketplace and street in Marrakesh. Now entering the Jewish quarter. This is Malach Square, which is the square of the Jews. Now entering the Bahia Palace. This area is called a riad, which means an internal courtyard inside a building, which is why most of the hotels also have the name riad, because the hotels are built around courtyards usually. Just arrived at Shemomo in the small town of Irgan. Small hotel overlooking a lake. Actually, it's a reservoir, man-made, but nice all the same. And this is the view at the back. Swimming pool. Now our trek starts.
יוסי, איך בונים טרסה מבוץ? אין.
Now in the small village of Anraz, and surprisingly here in the middle of almost nowhere there is a Jewish community and a grave of one of the famous Jewish rabbis. And they even have a synagogue here. This whole complex is owned by one Jewish family for their own use only. Has a Turkish bath, synagogue, mikveh, ritual bath, guest rooms. And he has a family of around about 150 people who use this place when they're on holiday. And continuing on our way.
Encore la photo.
Ploughing the local fields. That's the village we just walked through. Lunch break. Prepared by our local guides, cooking our lunch for us. Tajin.
Wow.
And these are salt fields. They use the salt here for animal feed, not for human consumption. Not sure exactly how they collect it. They even have a football pitch built on the salt itself. We're now leaving Irgan and going to Izmir, which I think by 4-wheel drive vehicles to get there. And today we'll start our trek on foot.
שחררו אותו. אז זה הגיע לאחת שהיה צריך לשתות
בסיפורים עם הבגדים הצבעוניים והאופרות המושבים. אז את כל הצבעונים יותר פשוט, תבלינים.
תראו, הכל נראה באיזה...
אסור שיראו לו.
Looks like we're stuck in the middle here.
אבל רק ליומיים, לא...
הנה צלעות רצות.
Now we've arrived at Tizgui, having tea and bread before we start off on our walk. Village right up in the hills, in the middle of nowhere. Mud houses.
יוסי, ראית את האי על הצד השני? יואו, כן.
Local transport.
Och så ni får räkna med det.
Sawari!
Some local farming right up in the hills. Our bags are arriving on the mule train behind us. This one knows its way by itself. We haven't reached the snow level yet, but we can see the snow above. Here it's all terracing. Time for a coffee break. We finished the climb, 4 hours climb, went up almost 1,000 meters from where we started, and now you'll see the view from the other side. Worth the climb. Coming back down now. Some very scenic places here as well.
בוא לפה.
You see it? Okay, here we go again. Let's see if this time he gets across.
כן, מה עכשיו? באתי. וואי, זה עמוק!
Now we can see our final destination for today, the village of Izi Osim, if I pronounced it right, where we will be staying tonight. And we're resting next to a tree that looks hundreds of years old. Departing from Izi Osim the next morning. Last view over the village. Local terracing. And the view looking back down, now we're halfway up the hill. Local reservoir. A short break in today's walk. Clouds are slowly creeping up on us. The clouds finally caught up with us, and high up here in the mountains, in the middle of nowhere, we find this guy selling drinks and oranges. Our lunch is coming behind us on the mules. We'll be stopping in about an hour to have a meal outdoors, cooked by our local hosts and guides. We're now beginning to see the village of Imlil, which is where we're going to be staying tonight. Difficult to see through the clouds. Now we're coming down into Imlil. Clouds have cleared up. The weather forecast says snow, but for the time being we haven't had any. It turns out that Imlil is not the name of the town, it's the name of the valley, and it's divided into a number of villages around the valley, each village with its own name. So one on the right hand side, another village over there, we go further over, another village on this side. It's now Friday morning, a nice sunny morning in the town of Imlil, and off to the mountains. This is now the view on our way to Samarush, which is our target for today. Now walking through the village of Aramde. Let's see who's going to fall into the water this time. Now looking back at Bar-Chen.
Bar-Chen.
The local shop in the middle of the mountain just opened. Literally in the middle of a mountain. This is where we're stopping for a break for coffee. On the veranda. This is our destination in front of us, Bar-Chen. A lot of water down here, waterfall. This is now Bar-Chen, which is like a grave of a wise old man. People come here to pray inside and ask for all sorts of good things they want in life. You can't go inside as it's only for Muslims. This is now looking back at Bar-Chen. Local restaurant. Today we just finished a 1.5 hour climb, in which we went up almost 600 meters in 1.5 hours, which is quite a climb. The highest point will be today, it's about 2,300 meters. And the view, of course, incredible.
בלב כואב לי, בלב.
Some things never change anywhere in the world. Football's one of them. Are we going to see a goal? Maybe.
Ja, Baby, wie ist das? Nein?
Now coming into the village of Ikis, which is where we'll be having lunch.
Ikis. Would you like Ikis?
Now entering the village, and I'll do a close-up. You can see a little bit of how the houses are built here. Mainly mud, some bricks here and there. Now the real test. This is the way we're now going. Just reached the top of the pass. We started down there, and then it's been a long walk up.
מוטי, התנים לא מייללים ביום. מספיק עם השטויות. העירונים האלה, אני מבקש.
לא בזבז עלינו את היקר.
This is the hotel we're staying in Imlil. Take you for a short tour around before we leave here today. This is the second floor. We're now going on a half-day tour of all the local villages. We're following the route all the way around the valley and then back again. The main street in the village. Now our guide, Hajj Muhammad, at the beginning.
ועולים עוד פעם למעלה ושוב חוזרים על התהליך. הוא מסתכל על הענן, הוא נראה כמו כרובית. מתוך... העננים האלה קוראים קומות. אולי כן הם גדולים גשם.
This is typical of all the villages we've been through. Stones, mud, mud houses, nothing level, it's all up and down. From here we have a great view of the whole of the Imlil Valley. A little bit misty this morning. See the clouds up above. And on to the next village. From what I understand, the carpets here are not for sale. They're made here and left outside to dry before sending them to market in Marrakesh or one of the other big cities. Marrakesh, Monday morning, the one place we have to visit even though it's raining. The Botanic Gardens, called Majorelle, originally owned by Yves Saint Laurent, who the street is also named after.
נוקס, קודם כל הוא נוקס. זה מין צמח, זה צמח.
עדיין.
حرقني ما نجيش انا القصه هاني نجاوب على راسي عرفت شنو
Profil Facebook,
Je fais ça sur Facebook. Moi je pense que c'est autre chose. Je ne fais pas le terrain.
This is the memorial to Yves Saint Laurent and Pierre Berger, who were the ones who bought these gardens and reconstructed them. The main Elfana Square during the day. In the evening, thousands of people here. We even have snake charmers here.
Ja.